I'm playing through New World without being allowed to trade or use the trading post, and on top of it, I'm going to keep myself flagged for PvP the entire time. Shouldn't be too hard, right? I hope you guys enjoy episode number 3 of the PvP only Ironman. So, I guess I just finished the Chronicler quest, and I still have to go out and grind some more tokens to finish getting together my level 33 gear. And on top of it, I'm a little low on supplies, so I quickly made myself some potions. I did take a little bit of a pit stop to binge gather some more herbs. And I'm back in Weaver's Fen, running those faction missions again, just trying to get the tokens. I think I'm just one piece short of finishing my full set of 33 gear. But the big issue of not being able to get a good Greatsword at this bracket is definitely something on my mind. But at least I'm getting a lot of blueberries and death motes here, just nice to level up my skills. Well, I decided to go back to Brightwood just because there wasn't really any action there, and before I can even get to the quest, I right away run into another player. He actually followed me into the house to try to kill me. He is level 60, so yeah, this is gonna be pretty dangerous. I have to be really careful not to get hit by any of those big greatsword moves. Pulling the ghost, definitely not the best thing, but it looks like the ghost actually going down really fast to that guy's greatsword attacks, and I get a good calamity counter, actually knocking him back, but right away he starts swinging, and I think I'm just gonna try my best to kite this guy out and only engage with the greatsword when I've got all my cooldowns ready for him. Kind of risky, I think, to try to pop my berserk there, but that's okay. He goes for his spin through, I go for my spin to counter, and that's just going to reposition myself on the other side, and we both go for the calamity counter. He ends up hitting me with his, and it hit me for 1k damage. I know this guy's greatsword's going to hurt. Gotta be really, really careful. He just keeps swinging away. I'm very low on stamina, and he catches me with the end of the attack and just 2 heavy attacks. And I guess it's back to Weaver's Fen.
Run, Forrest, run!
Oh my god, I finally got him. Totally worth it. Okay, I'm running into a ton of people all of a sudden. I think it's just that time of the day. Everybody's on and PvPing, and I can't even get out of the gates of Weaver's Fen without running into people. And I'm doing my best to fight this guy. Of course, another green player shows up, so he starts shooting arrows at me, and this is gonna be fun because I don't have a lot of cover in this position. Oh, beautiful! A third player comes into the fight, and he's got a bow as well. I'm just getting pelted from every angle. I don't really have any safe spot, and I'm just doing my best to stay alive. Calamity counter coming in so handy, but this guy's spear is just taking big chunks out of me. And I think the third player that just showed up is actually on the yellow faction, but he's still shooting at me. I guess my only strategy here is to just keep running around this tree and hoping that I don't get killed by these guys. I do get good damage with my greatsword on them, but right away they retreat. This guy heals up. Huge damage from his spear. Oh my god, I gotta watch out for it. Just really quickly chug those heals, do a little bit of kiting, and it looks like the archer in the back did finish off one of the lower health players here, and I'm gonna pick up that kill with the hatchet. Oh yeah. Okay, so far so good. One player down, one player in the back shooting, and this guy is low on health here. I get good damage with the greatsword, but I unfortunately go in as he has grit. There's the double knockdown, and then shot in the face by the archer. I think I should have paid a little bit more attention to him. I'm still doing these quests. I don't even know what to say. It's taken me so long to get these tokens. I'm just constantly running into people to fight. And yeah, some of them I win, some of them I lose. Either way, I'm very happy there's a lot of PvP out here. Okay, I'm finally done getting all of that level 33 gear together. Now all that's left is upgrading my greatsword. I think my best bet at this stage is just going to be to level up weaponsmithing and craft one myself, so I guess it's time to chop some wood and gather some iron. Alright, the first player I've seen flagged while chopping. I think he thought he was going to sneak up on me, but I managed to get the dodge, and then I hit him with an axe, and he just turns around and heads right back to town. Maybe next time. Turns out I can actually make a 340 gear score greatsword already if I just use blue materials to make it. And would you know, I can actually turn the base materials into those blue mats, so that's going to be the plan right now. Back to Everfall, doing some more mining, and I end up killing this yellow player, but I noticed that someone in the distance was actually shooting at him. Always nice to have the musket player on your side, I think. Finally, all the mats are together. Let's roll the dice and see what we get. Okay, keen speed. I'm happy about that. Not to mention 339 gear score. I will take it. And after putting the arcane gem on this thing, oh my god, this looks beautiful. Of course, I'm super eager to try this weapon out now. I went right back to Everfall, and I managed to find a couple green players right away. One's Greatsword Hatchet, the other one is Bow, and I want to say Spear, but I could be wrong here. And I'm just doing my best to kind of kite out the melee fighter, and he does have a Spear, and try to get on top of the Ranger in the back. That's definitely the plan here, because if he just is allowed to rotate on me, it's very dangerous. Huge counter combo there, and a nice big heavy to down him, and the Hatchet to finish him off. And now it's just me and this other guy left. Okay, this Hatchet Greatsword guy is actually playing pretty good. We're going back and forth. I think I have a bit of an edge over him, but it's very hard to put him down. Turns out, Hatchet Greatsword is really good for surviving, but his archer friend came back, and it looks like a third enemy player's come in here as well. Big damage on the Relentless Rush, and just 2 heavy attacks to bring him down. So far, this Greatsword is hitting way harder than my last one, so I'm really happy about that. Well, looks like Archer Guy came back, and I'm still fighting the Greatsword Hatchet player. This fight has been going on for quite a bit of time, and, well, I just can't win them all. Not too shabby from this greatsword so far, but I do want to upgrade to Star Metal as soon as possible because I'm kind of in the level bracket where I can wield it. And I'm just back out in Everfall, doing some more mining, getting as much iron as I possibly can. I think I need something like 2.8k iron or so in order to make this level jump for myself. And I am finding a lot of people flagged up. I mean, the Fresh Start servers in general, just so many people flagged. But I'm definitely feeling a lot stronger thanks to that sword upgrade, and I guess all the gear upgrades in general. Just feels good to be getting closer to 60 myself. Here we go, another level 60 as I'm out here mining this iron, and he has got Bow and Greatsword. Bow is really scary when they're higher level than you because it does so much damage and has a pretty rapid shot. I do get a fantastic Calamity counter on him there, and then go for the backstab with the Steadfast Strike. And I just managed to get out of range of his Greatsword in time, really pushing the stamina bar to not get hit by that Greatsword, because if I get caught, it's bad. There's his light attack doing as much damage as my potion heals me for. That's not great. And I get on top of him with the Relentless Rush. Great damage. He's so close to dead, and he just gets the potion in time. He turns for his own offensive move, and then rushes through me and just kills me so quickly. It's pretty competitive on the map to get iron, so I'm just checking a few different spots. Right now, I am just around Cutlass Keys, checking the iron spawns here, and this guy saw me flagged up. He actually went and flagged and came back to kill me, and I do manage to get the kill on him. This Greatsword is hitting hard now. So I found a pretty good spot to mine some iron in between Windsward and Cutlass Keys. I know you would think that that is probably heavily camped, but there's nobody here, so I'm just going to mine as much as I can. Okay, finally done. I've got 2.8k iron in the bank. All I need to do now is get some T2 wood and hides together, so that shouldn't be too hard. And the last and arguably most difficult goal, I need to get myself 800 flux, and I can't use converters in order to turn my other materials into the obsidian flux, so I'm going to have to go farm that. Here are the attributes so far, kind of an even split between strength and dex with a little bit of an investment in con. Unfortunately, with the gear I have, I'm 1 point away from getting the 150 dex passive, but after one more level from now, I am definitely going to respec and get that passive. For my Hatchet Mastery, I have fully filled out all of the perks I'm going to use in the throwing tree, and now it's basically just invest in the Berserker tree, finish off Berserk to start, and then invest in some damage passives, and one day get that Defy Death. For the Greatsword, I've gone with the first point in the different abilities, minus Relentless Rush. I actually put the second point in there so I could get the Stamina Sustain passive at the very end of the Onslaught tree. But for the most part, that's the focus right now. Just make sure I have all those Stamina Sustain passives and slowly start filling out the Defiance side of things, with Undying Defiance being the end goal. And here's a quick peek at the gear that I have so far. Would like to upgrade that Greatsword, but honestly, that's as good as it gets for me right now until I can finish getting that 100 weaponsmithing. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. One last fight as I say goodbye. If you want to see build videos from me, you can find them on my website. You can always catch me live on Twitch if you want to see some of this gameplay. And of course, I do the New World Top 5s. If you have a clip you want to send in, send it to Kristofer at pvpnewworld.com. A quick shout out to the sponsor, ExpressVPN. You guys know what it does. You can get a deal with the link down below. And a huge thank you to all of my patrons on Patreon. I hope you guys are looking forward to the next episode. Have a great night, everybody, and I'll see you next time.